Hello, hello. How are you? This is Scott Don coming to you via live broadcast number 202 to address to the Kringle Private Society. And today is Tuesday. That'll be all in English. So again, my broadcast going forward Monday, Wednesday, and Friday will be bilingual or Cambodia, and Tuesday and Thursday will be the English version. Okay, for those of you who are in United States and their kids are born in United States and they don't speak Cambodia. Okay, and thank you. Safar Khan, thank you for joining the broadcast. And how you pronounce Gazaro7. Thank you for joining. Again, today I'm just going to be updating our touch on the blog and regarding to the new broadcast. And this way, you all will know about the new update regarding to the transactions and regarding to the fee for the going forward basing on monthly payment fee instead of the yearly fee like before, and basically that's entail the broadcasts uh, that you will understand going forward that uh, will attach, or you will have us also a passive income to it. Okay, again, this topic today will be regarding to the update, the new payment structures, and also with all the four, actually five campaign running simultaneously, and everything else stay the same. Again, what admin had done again this time is to help the community grow faster and also help those who are builder, those who help the community and believe in TBC community, the private society, that they this is all about to empower you to live freely, to uh, that you have an option to live abundantly. Okay, and the question is this: right now in this community, you have a peer-to-peer transaction, no bank, no government interference in between what is your transactions. And as a private society of Pantera Dior, you are empowered to live freely and abundantly and in harmony with nature and human. Okay, so think about today society where we are being enslaved and quote unquote, yet people still don't even see it, don't even realize it, and they say, well, uh, we're not slave, we're free to a certain degree, but then you have been suppressed, that you are being narrated, being indoctrinated, and brainwashed to think that you are free, but with limitation. Okay, and what's that mean is that, okay, we are living in this society where is a debt base, and that debt is enslaving you. And who is running the system of that debt slavery system? It's the elite, it's the bank. Okay, so you should teach your kids, your next generations, or yourself, for that matter, to learn not to uh, buy things that you can afford, because then you will have to um, lend money, borrow money, okay, that money that you don't have. So, in other words, you are enslaving your own self, and you basically working for that bill, okay? It's a matter of uh, content and your own free will. But if you purchase things that you don't have or can't afford, and then you start racking up that bill, and you start, uh, you know, you don't make enough money to pay that back. And therefore, you are working a full-time job to pay for your mortgage, to pay for your food, to pay for your gas, to pay for your kids' school, and to pay for the things that you don't need just because you want it. So, in a sense, you are enslaving yourself for those things that you sometimes you need to be control of. That things that you don't need, don't buy it. And this rabbit hole that you're going to, that I'm telling you, do research for your own self, okay? With the social security number, with all this going forward in 2020, they are going to enforce uh, a federal ID, okay? This new federal ID is uh, if you do not have this federal ID, you cannot travel. You cannot board a plane and travel. You cannot go into a state building, okay? So, in a sense, you are trapped. You can't travel. You can't go into a state building. Uh, what is DMV? DMV is just part of the state building. And again, these are corporation in operative. Okay, so my question to you on this topic, on this question is: when they enforcing this federal ID, and they said if you do not have it, you cannot travel, you cannot access. But if you have your passport, and if you have your U.S. passport, then yes, you can, travel and use that as your identity card or something sort of like that. So what happened to those people that do not have or do not get the federal federal ID? And what happened to those people who are uh, have the visa just to work here? So now what happened is when they need to go fly back to whatever country they are coming from. And another thing is, what about uh, these people that do not have citizenship? So you see, it's it's a big thing. So again, look into it. 2020 federal ID card. Okay, so in the United States, that's they are going to enforce on 2020. And with that subject, with that, another thing is a concern is this election. I want to touch on this topic a little bit, where when it come down to ID card, driver license, social security card, it's important, quote unquote. That's what they say. But when it come to voting, they are trying to letting the illegal, the non-citizen, to vote just because they wanted to win. And I'm for ID card, okay, that you already have your driver license. Why not register the vote through the ID? Because if you vote through your ID, you can only vote one time. So when you bring your ID, they scan it, then you vote. But if you don't have ID, as of right now, there's just a card. Then, and what you do is, and some of us do not go to the box and vote to the place to vote. Basically, it's a absentee vote where they uh, fill in the information and mail it in, and that way they can tamper. That's what happened. And they are trying to pass a new law where this is, listen to this one. They are going to wanted to pass a new law to allow high school 16-year-old kids to vote. Think about that. Okay, they don't even have a driver license to drive. Now, how can a 16-year-old know what's going on in life while they're still playing and in school? Where, how is that possible? How is that? So the reason they wanted to have the 16 years old, because they wanted, the other party wanted to win, because then they have numbers of what you call that, popularity vote. Okay, so you want the government, your government, the people that you voted for, to be elected on popularity vote and think because what they say is true? No. And again, this is deep. Okay, it's all about understanding, and this is what they seem not to understand clearly, that these people that work in government, they are representing us. We vote them into office to protect, to represent us. But when they're already elected into office, now they are being bought up by the, what you call it, the elite, people with money, persuade them. And now when they accept that bribe money, now they are in trouble. Now they have to do what they tell them to do. So therefore, when that happened, we should all want the representative, the people in office, to have a term limit. This will eliminate that. So if they don't do their job, because we pay for their bill, the taxpayer money is paying for their bill. We elect them to represent us. If they do not do what need to be done for the people, instead of for their own personal gain or corporations, then you're out. Simple as that. Not to turn the table on us, where instead of protecting the public, what they do is turn us into their slave. Okay, so hello, Stephen. Hi, Musa. Thank you for joining. Okay, and with that, this is insane. People need to pay more attention to what's going on, and don't just put your head down and uh, be the slave, uh, what's it, zombie, just wake up, eat, work. What is life? Life is supposed to live and to enjoy. You only live once, and if you just keep plowing through and chucking down those coffee. That's another thing. Food is being weaponized. Okay, if you do not know it yet, food is being weaponized, and it's all under their agenda to depopulation. GMO, Monsanto's is behind all this crap. Okay. So, all right. Well, enough of my ranting, and also let's go to the blog and let's give you some update. But okay, Mufa, congratulations on your 100 live broadcasts. Awesome. Okay, here's our broadcaster, 100 live broadcasts. So again, being a live broadcast in the TB community, you have benefit. Whereas a basic community, I mean basic member, um, they'll get the just like it's like the title said, a basic reward, a minimal. But if you want to earn more and get the benefit, a higher benefit, for example, just one comparison, as a basic member going to a send button meeting, you only get 1,000 cookies, and as a broadcaster members, where you do live broadcasts once a week, half an hour, it's just like what I'm doing, to explain, to let the people know what's about the community, what's going on, what they need to know. For half an hours, you just like you put in, you're working for half an hour, and then after that, each week, and you'll be given a title as a broadcaster. But then before that, you need to, after you broadcast, then you submit in your broadcast to admin, so admin can review it and it can approve for your broadcasting, so that you can get that reward of 1 million cookies for your broadcast. And when you go to the send button meeting, then each language that you attend is, I believe, it's 7 to 8 language send button meeting. Then you get each meeting that you attend 1 million cookies. Whereas the basic, they attend the meeting, it's only 1,000. So it's like 1 to 1 million. Would you rather have 1 million cookies or 1,000 cookies? 10,000 Kringles or 10 Kringles? So the choice is yours. Okay. All right. Congratulations to Mufa again on his 100 live broadcast. Awesome.
Et quand ici à que tout le monde qui vient d'arriver dans ce live, ou tous ceux qui vont arriver dans ce live, il faut rester scotché parce que l'information qu'on va partager ici est tellement grandiose, c'est tellement capital. Pour ceux qui
So Mufa is broadcasting in French. So if those who are French understand, again, subscribe to his channel. Subscribe to his channel and then learn more about it. The TBC community in French. Okay. All right. Let's go to the next. Okay, this one here is Digital Goal. Okay, this is by Mbe. Our this is for this marketing video. Okay, she's the English send button meeting. Mbe, Derek Mbe. Okay, Digital Goal.
Let's talk about digital gold. Gold, the original form of money, is taking the same path that music has taken. Music was once played on vinyl records, then cassette tapes, and it wasn't too long ago that people played music on compact discs. But now, music has gone completely digital. People use smartphone apps today to download and play music. How would you like to have a stream of digital gold flowing into an account under your control? The smallest measurement of physical gold is called a grain of gold. There are about 480 grains of gold in 1 troy ounce of gold. 4 grains of gold is worth about $10 to $12 or about 10 euros. How many tables does a waitress have to serve to earn 4 grains of gold? How many customers does a cashier have to serve? Or how many hours does a construction worker or even an office worker have to put in to earn 4 grains of gold? Well, it does depend on what country you live in, how far 4 grains of gold goes. But in all cases, 4 grains of gold can make a difference anywhere in the world today. We have a bounty program that will pay you 4 grains of digital gold to help us give away gifts of this digital gold. The gift is valued over 1 ounce of gold, and you can receive 4 grains of gold for each gift you pass out, which is supplied by the admin of this online currency. The creator of this private medium of exchange is on a mission to end poverty globally, starting with giving out this valuable gift. 1 billion coins were created, and 1 billion gifts are ready now to be given to 1 billion people. The admin need help from people like you to give away this valuable gift. Each gift you pass out pays you 4 grains of gold once the lifetime wallet fee is paid. The digital gold is the gift, but the wallet technology holding the gift is not free of charge. Instead of costly transaction fees being charged for every transaction done, on this coin, there is a one-time lifetime wallet fee charged to cover the expenses of this technology. The admin fee is 8 grains of gold, and that covers the lifetime wallet fee and the monthly fee for the replicated marketing website suite. Each time you help a gift receiver to pay the admin fee, you get paid half of it, which is 4 grains of gold. The value of this gift is 100 times more than the cost of the admin fee and wallet fee to hold the coins. Merchants all over the world today already accept this medium of exchange for their products and services, and millions of people have already joined this private community and enjoy spending these coins with those participating merchants. We have millions of jobs open right now to help us pass out this gift, earn a full-time income the easy way, get paid daily, and help us make the world a better place to live in for us all. This is the best job opportunity in the world. Will you rather keep doing what you are already doing for a living? Or would you like to get paid daily for passing out gifts of digital gold? If you are ready to learn more or all set to get started, get back with the person that shared this video with you, and they can help you get going in this golden digital world.
Well said. Well said. Awesome. That's as good. Okay, so that's as good as it gets. You know, we are here to end poverty, and by us joining hand in coming into the community by sharing the gift. Okay, the gift for the mass to end poverty by accepting this gift that worth 1 ounce of gold. Okay, uh, and just like what Mbe said, TBC admins already mine the TBC coin already, not like other Bitcoin, Litecoin, whatever coin there is in the public market that they have to mine. And another key point to the TBC community coin is that there is no transaction fee, whereas other coin does have transaction fee depending the amount that you transact. Then that fee will extraordinarily gonna go high. Whereas TBC, you only pay one time lifetime wallet, and that wallet will take will hold your coin for, and there's no transaction fee when you do transaction to purchase whatever peer to peer. Okay, and that's the key to understand. And yes, digital gold. Okay, and I just want to add another keyword to this thing is that this cryptocurrency, the new uh, way of medium of exchange, is right now is for those people who understand how to use it. If you're being ignorant and you say, well, I don't want it, I don't understand, then that wave of thinking is going to hurt you. Why? Because you're being ignorant and you do not want to learn about this new medium of exchange, about what's going on in the world today, where money is going to change. Okay, eventually, this fiat currency, uh, there won't be any more fiat currency. They are going digital, and if you are do not want to learn about, do not care about this cryptocurrency, then going forward, you'll be again uh, poor, and you're gonna have to work twice as hard, and the price is gonna go high too. So it's gonna cost you even more. Whereas right now, you can attain it with the minimal cost, and also with TBC, it's different, where you can just come in, pay your 8 grain of gold for your lifetime wallet, and with that, you'll also get the back office for the KCBO, the Kringle Cash back office. So, and and that will give you update information on training on the uh, managing your back office day to day, and that's how this work. Okay, and again, just like what admin stated earlier on the earlier post, which on this post here, all other things remain the same. So it's nothing. Okay, everything else remains the same. The cookie reward, the way we earn cookie reward, the way the campaign, the other 4 campaign, which is cashflow campaign, merchant adoption campaigns, rapid reward campaigns, and the new one recently is the full-time Bitcoin contest campaign. And now the newest one would be the passive income campaign, where admin would just implemented that if you are a builder and you would like to have a passive income, anyone who would like to have passive income, then help share the gift by giving 25,000 cookie to the mass. And by doing that, you're helping your community grow, you're helping to end poverty. And at the same time, when you explain how the TBC community work and how the coin works, how you can trade peer-to-peer, and now you also have merchant that accepting TBC for goods and service. And this way, there'll be more knowledge and they'll be better off, since you are not limited to just going to work for somebody. Then you have ability to create wealth or build wealth. And if you go to work, you cannot pass that to your kid. You cannot pass your job to your kids. But with this, you can pass it down to your kids. Okay, this wealth. So if you do not understand, you would not care for to learn more about cryptocurrency, then you are in trouble going forward. All right. Go ahead. I will go ahead and end the broadcast there. And let me see. Okay, Mufa, again, congratulations. MD Islam, welcome. Thank you so much. Shohan Ahmed, thank you for joining the broadcast. And okay, is there any questions? Let me see. Is there any question that you have for me or anything? Okay, yes. How good, thank you. Yes, fine. Okay, there's no questions. Again, last comment or message is that the TBC community, its purpose is to help end poverty globally and to share this gift that admins want to give the mass. That we have what admin have 1 billion coins already mined. Okay, now we as a member should need to just give out the gift to the mass public and have them explain to them how to use this cryptocurrency. And as you can see, uh, Bitcoin is being manipulated by the banker also right now. And Bitcoin before was like what, $20,000 per coin. And since those banker came out and make comments, say that Bitcoin doesn't worth anything, and that's it's not a currency, or it's not money, and there's no value in it, and it drove the market down, and it was down. And when the market down, guess what? Bankers go in behind and buy up all this coin. So that's how they manipulate the market. Now they got control of the coin again. Again, it's that those who have more money can manipulate the market, and those who have the influence of the people. And then just came out and do a broadcast saying, okay, this doesn't work, this is not good, this coin is nothing, and drove the market down. But in actuality, they did it on purpose so that they can gobble up, because they didn't get it in it from the beginning. And in a sense, so again, they are in control of Bitcoin. And now even Chase already came out with their own coin also, and then Chase Bank. Okay, and recently, guess what? Facebook is announcing to come out with their own cryptocurrency. Go figure. Okay, so again, we are moving forward with this digital currency of cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency will not go away. So if you do not understand, you do not know, then you should better learn how, find out how to use it, and where can you get it, and how. So, all right. For that being said, thank you everyone for joining my live broadcast. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe, like, and share. And if you have not joined the TBC community, please do click on my link, Bitcoin Scott, to receive your gift of 25,000 cookie that worth 1 ounce of gold. Again, how much is 1 ounce of gold worth. Okay, so again, and if you need help and would like more information, just contact me. My information on the bottom of this broadcast. So again, thank you so much and have a blessed day, and I will see you tomorrow. And tomorrow will be Wednesday. That will be the bilingual broadcast. So again, take care. Bye.